Hi, I'm Jackie and I'm a visual artist. I'm showcasing paintings, so I've got some portraits, some surreal works and some cityscapes as well. And a variety of mediums. I've got some that are done in oils and some in wax, which I love to work with. I got into it, I always tell the story that when I had my first-born son, Jake, he would cry when I played the violin. I actually majored in music first, and I figured that that was a bit of a hint that maybe my violin playing needed a little bit more practice, so perhaps I should do something quieter, and I moved into the visual arts. And it started from then, and I just loved painting my children, so I got into portrait art. People's faces fascinate me, and moved on to children's books. I've done lots of children's books, I've written them as well, and now I'm focusing more on fine art. So my style is very realistic, and most of my works are done in oil. When I was doing picture books, there was a lot of pencil work actually, so that still does translate through a little bit. Recently I've started working in wax, in caustic wax, which is beautiful. It's very natural, and I love the fact that I mix it up myself. So you melt beeswax and mix in some Daymar varnish crystals and a couple of other bits and pieces, and then stir it all up, and it's this beautiful smell that comes from it. And I brush it on, so you heat it up on a hot plate and you brush it on as you go and paint. One of the things I like about that is that it forces me to be a little bit looser in my style, for when that suits me. I still also like being very realistic and having a huge amount of detail, but when I work in the wax it's a little bit more fluid. So I love both, it mixes it up a little bit for me. Really anybody. I mean, it's not a youth culture what I do. My work is got a seriousness to it, I suppose. I don't like to use that word because you can be labelled so much. Certainly with the portraiture, the audience is anybody who wants a portrait. I love to capture the essence of a subject matter. What is it that makes it tick? Whether it's a cityscape or surrealism or a portrait, the essence of it, and I suppose you can define that more readily in a portrait. What is it about them that you instinctively sense is the core of them? I love trying to find that out, and then to see their reaction when they see the portrait as well is really fantastic. If I can get a tear or two, I'm always pretty happy. My name's Jackie and I'm a raw artist.